वासुदेवाय ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय नारायणं नमस्कृत्यं नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवी सरस्वती व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरयेत् नष्टप्रायेषु भद्रेषु नित्यं भागवत सेवया भगवतीम् उत्तमश्लोके भक्तिर्भवति नैष्ठकी वृंदराज श्रीमद् भागवतम की जय. So we're reading Srimad Bhagavatam, third canto, chapter number 29, titled as Explanation of Devotional Service by Kapila to Mata Devhuti. Now we are today going to read one shloka number 16 of third canto, 29th chapter. And in this shloka, Kapila Dev is explaining two important aspects of bhakti. So these are two wings of spiritual flight. So in this shloka, he is explaining about the wing of practice, how to do bhakti, and the wing of perception. So in shloka, Kapila Dev is saying to Mata Dehuti, he's saying, so here we are going to learn the two wings of devotion. This is 29th shloka of third chapter, third canto, 29th chapter, 16th shloka, sorry. And the Kapil Dev is saying to Mata Devati, Madadishnaya darshana sparsha puja stuti abhivandane bhuteshu madabhavanaya Satvena sangamena cha. What is he saying? Can you read the translation?
Devotees should regularly see my statues in the temple, touch my lotus feet, and offer worshipable paraphernalia and prayer. He should see in the spirit of renunciation from the mode of goodness and see every living entity as spiritual.
Here Kapil Dev is saying to Mata Dehuti about two aspects of bhakti. First aspect is regularly visit the temple and take the darshan of the Lord and offer worship. And second is the perception. What is that perception? The renunciation. Renunciation from the mode of goodness, passion, ignorance, from all the modes, and see everything as spiritual. So this is the two things. These are the two important aspects of bhakti which are explained by Kapila Dev to Mata Devhuti. So first one is we are going to learn about the bhakti, about the temple worship, the first wing of practice, which is our focus on the devotion and worship directed towards the Supreme Lord in the temple form, in his temple form. So we have to see, touch, worship, and pray. And then the second aspect is wing of perception. So expanding our vision that recognizes the divine spiritual spark within all the living entities, Krishna within all the living entities. Seeing spiritually everything, having equal vision and having renunciation. Okay, so these are the two wings of bhakti. Now, Srila Prabhupada ji explains in the purport. So, we will try to read the purport, and at the same time, we will try to understand what Srila Prabhupada is trying to explain us here. So, purport by Srila Prabhupada. Temple worship is one of the duties of the devotee. It is specially recommended for the neophytes, new people. But those who are advanced should not refrain from the temple worship. There is a distinction in the manner a neophyte and an advanced devotee will appreciate the presence of Lord. What is a neophyte would do? So, seeing the Lord, darshan, is very important regularly. And then offering the respects. First is darshan, then respect. Sparsha, abhivadana, touching the Lord's lotus feet, offering the obeisances. Then puja, stuti. When you visit the Lord, then you have to offer the stuti, prayers to the Lord, right? So presenting worshipable offerings like fruit, flowers, offering prayers, right? So temple worship is one of the duties of a devotee. It is specially recommended for neophyte. But those who are in the advanced stage should not refrain. Everybody should visit temple, right? And when you visit the temple, what you should do? You can do three things: darshan, sparsha, abhivadan, and puja and stuti. These are three things. But the worship can be on the two level of consciousness. That is what Srila Prabhupada ji is explaining. So a neophyte is called as Kanishtha Adhikari. And then advanced devotee is called as Uttama Adhikari. This is the two difference. So what is the difference between a neophyte devotee and a advanced devotee? So Srila Prabhupada ji explained. A neophyte devotee considers Archa Vigraha, the deity form of the Lord, to be different from the
Statue.
original personality.
Original.
Shri Gaur Nitai, Shri Sitaram Lakshmana Hanuman, Shri Radha Vrajvatsal ki, Shri Jagannath, Shri Baldev, Subhadra Mata ki, Shri Giriraj. So what would a neophyte would do? A neophyte, he considers Archa Vigraha as a representation of the Lord, and sees the statue as a different than the original form of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So he worships as a matter of routine duty. But what is the advanced devotee, Uttam Adhikari? What is it written?
There is no difference between the deity and the Lord himself, and worship is an expression of bhava, the highest stage of love for him.
Very nice. So, but an advanced devotee accepts the deity in the temple as a Krishna himself. And he will offer his prayers with bhava, with a prema. That is the highest stage of love of Godhead. Whereas a neophyte devotee will do it as a matter of duty. So which is better? Uttam Adhikari is better. Similarly, some people, when they chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra, what do they think? They think there is a chanting mantra, sound. But the devotee who are advanced, what do they think?
As a Krishna.
Krishna himself. Mahamantra is a form of Krishna. It's a representation of Krishna's form. So when we are chanting Krishna's Nama, you are doing Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So what does that mean?
Yeah.
It means you are with Krishna himself. It is not just sound vibration. The neophyte will think it is a sound mantra. Let's do one round, finish it off because somebody is asking me to do it. But advanced devotee will think, oh, this is Krishna himself. I should pay more respect. Is that right? So the temple deity worship is very, very important. The temple deity worship is one of the functions of a devotee. He goes regularly to see deity nicely decorated, and with veneration and respect he touches the lotus feet of Lord and presents offerings of worship such as fruits, flowers and prayers. At the same time, to advance in devotional service, a devotee should see every living entity as spiritual part and parcel. So now how do you advance from the Kanishta Adhikari to Uttam Adhikari? So Kanishta, then Madhyam, and then Uttama. So how do you advance? So the advancement starts with
Perception of reality.
seeing other living entities as spiritual spark, part and parcel of Supreme Personality of Godhead. That is how the perception has to be changed. If you are doing all the temple worship, but if you are not improving your perception, you see here, this Prabhuji here sitting underneath the tree, but he's seeing the cow, the elephant, the dog, the human being, everybody with the equal vision, which is called as Pandita Samadarshina. So that is stated in Bhagavad Gita. Srila Prabhupada mentions here. And as stated in Bhagavad Gita, a Pandita, one who is learned, sees equally very learned Brahmana, Shudra, hog or dog or a cow. He does not see body, which is only outward dress. He does not see the dress of Brahmana or that of cow or a hog. He sees the spiritual spark, part and parcel of Supreme Lord. If a devotee does not see every living entity as a part and parcel of Supreme Lord, he is considered as Prakrita Bhakta, a materialistic devotee. So what is materialistic devotee?
We expect material return for prayers.
Well, that is one thing. But materialistic devotee is that he sees everybody as a body, not as a part of Krishna. You see, that is called Prakrita Bhakta. Prakrita Bhakta means he does not see that, oh, there is Krishna in everybody's heart. You understand this? So he will pay respect to deity, but he will not pay respect to the other people around him. But we pay respect to people around us. Why?
Because they are part of that.
Part and parcel of Krishna. You see, that is how the advancement starts. So how do you know you are advancing or not? Whether we are seeing everybody with equal vision or not, paying equal respect to everybody. Correct? He is not completely situated on a spiritual platform. Rather, he is on the lowest stage of devotion. Who is on the lower stage of devotion?
One who doesn't uh, use the perception of equality. He sees people as people.
Very nice, very nice, very nice. So he will pay respect to the deity, but he will not pay to devotees. Who is he? Who is he like that? You will think, huh? So the focus is on the inner spiritual spark, not on the outward dress of the body. You see that? So that is very important. Now, next part, Srila Prabhupada ji explaining here in the shloka that there has to be a understanding about this. What is that? Tiger. You remember the example of a tiger? So here, Srila Prabhupada ji is saying that so this is a Prakrita Bhakta, the materialistic devotee, right? So one who follows all respects to the deity in the temple but does not show every living entity as part and parcel. This is Prakrita Bhakta. This consciousness is considered the lowest stage of devotion. The devotee is not yet completely situated on the spiritual platform. Worship is confined only to the temple is incomplete. The true devotion must inform our view of entire world. Okay, so that is the Prakrita Bhakta. Now, here is the Srila Prabhupada is giving a warning to us. What is that Prabhupada is giving? The vision, but there has to be little understanding or discrimination. If all the spiritual sparks, all our spiritual paths, we must associate equally with everybody or no? What is the answer? No. Like here, that example of a tiger is here. You see tiger standing here. So it's called principle of wise association. What is that? Sri Prabhupada says, although a devotee sees all living entities on the level of spiritual existence, he is not interested in associating with Everybody.
Everyone.
Simply because tiger is part and parcel of Supreme Lord does not mean that
We embrace.
we embrace him. Is that right? So, Srila Prabhupada is giving us the warning here that although devotee sees everybody with equal vision, he is not interested in associating with everybody and anybody. Why? Tiger analogy. We respect the tiger as a part and parcel of Krishna, but if you hug the tiger, then you are done for the day. That will be your last day. Right? So, what is the guiding rule here?
Must only associate with the people who have developed a Krishna consciousness.
Only associate with Krishna conscious personality. Otherwise, we are in. So, here Prabhupada is giving us a little warning or maybe little discrimination. You should be very careful when you associate with the people around us. So, the warning is choosing your company very wisely. Whom to be friend with and whose company we should
Renounce.
renounce or avoid. So, whom to be friend with?
Seek friendship with those who
So,
are married.
we offer respect and friendship with the devotees who are Krishna conscious and having a good character. And whose company we should not associate with?
Whose consciousness is still covered or undeveloped.
Those who are like materialistic people. Consciousness is materialistic, uncovered. Our consciousness is covered with the material desires, and when we remove that, it is pure desire, Krishna, serving Krishna. Even a nominal Vaishnava, if they are not of good character, we should avoid them. So, covered consciousness. So, what is written at the bottom by Vishwanatha Chakravarti Thakur?
If he is not of the good character, his company should be avoided, although he may be offered the respect of a Vaishnava.
Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur says that even if one is Vaishnava, if he is of not good character, then we should
Uh,
avoid his company,
but
although
give him the respect.
give the respect. Although he may be offered a respect, but avoid the company. Very, very important, right? We say Hare Krishna Prabhuji, how are you? All good. But don't go for a picnic with him. Otherwise, you will lose the Krishna conscious, right? So, further, Srila Prabhupada ji is saying here about the meaning of the word satvena and dhairyena. These are two meanings, two words which are in the shloka that he's explaining. So, what is the word satvena means?
From the mode of goodness, but it has a deeper meaning. The word sattva is synonymous with dhairyana, which means patience. One must perform devotional service with great patience, not giving up just because one or two attempts have not been successful. Patience develops the confidence that Krishna will certainly accept me because I am engaging in devotional service.
Very nice, very nice. See, here Prabhupada is giving one more thing. That's satvena. Satvena of it means there is has to be little patience. Don't be rush. Don't खाई गड़बड़ नहीं करने का. Why? Because sometimes you may not be successful one or two attempts. That's okay. But you have to keep on trying. And what is that attitude?
Krishna will certainly accept me because I am engaged in devotional service.
Krishna will accept me no matter what happens. Because Krishna is very kind. So here you see analogy of seed. And then seed to become a plant, it takes time, right? It doesn't happen over the night. आज plant seed किया कल fruit आएगा ऐसा होता है नहीं होता है. So similarly, you have to be patient and keep on doing the bhakti process. What is that? Chanting, reading Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam, associating with the devotees, reading scriptures. So patience has to be with the purpose, which Srila Prabhupada is explaining here. The patience must be
combined with two other key attitudes for success: enthusiasm and confidence. So enthusiasm plus confidence plus patience plus following regulations equal to ensured success.
In
Devotional service.
devotional service. You see, these are four things required. Enthusiasm is just like a fire. Okay. Then confidence is the anchor. Or enthusiasm is not fire, but like say fuel. Huh? Like say a boat, you're rowing the boat, you need the fuel. Then you need also anchor to the boat. Hmm. Then you have to row the boat. Patience has to be there. And then you follow the map. Then you will reach the destination. You need the energy, you need the confidence, anchor, you need the patience, you need following the rules and regulations. Then what will happen? The success is guaranteed. So for example, like say somebody says that you get up early every day, then you do japa, then you do exercise for half an hour, and then you take the uh, a balanced diet, regulated. Then you do your work. Then whenever you get a chance, read Bhagavatam or Bhagavad Gita in between also throughout the day. Then evening you spend time for Krishna's service. And then before you go to sleep, read Krishna book. Now if somebody says that, and if you follow that with enthusiasm, confidence, patience, and
Then you're guaranteed to have success.
then Krishna is guaranteed. Krishna will see you. No problem at all. Why? Because this is given by Srila Prabhupada. So here is the integration of practice of a devotee. What is integrated practice of devotee? So here, four aspects. First is, so you start from here,
The
foundation.
foundation.
Okay. Foundation is cultivate the unwavering patience and enthusiasm and confident in the process, and then ultimately accept by Krishna. Then you practice it. Engage in the regular loving deity worship, seeing the Lord directly in the temple. Change the perception. See the divine spiritual spark in every living entity from the highest to the lowest. And then discrimination. Little discrimination is wisely choose to associate and closely associate with sincere devotees of good character to nourish that spiritual spark. And then further it will make the foundation. So this is like a cycle. One supports other. Get the point? So now what you have to do? You have to ask this question: where am I on the path? You can ask this question: is my worship becoming more heartfelt connection than the routine, or is it still a routine? Are we on the Kanishta or the Kanishta Adhikari or progressing?
Progressing.
Huh? Then second, am I consciously trying to see spiritual nature of others beyond their external bodies and personalities? Is that stage we have reached? Not yet. So we are not progressing. Third question you can ask: do I actively seek and value the association of sincere, character-driven devotees? Am I trying to seek association? And am I avoiding the association of tiger? You have to ask this question. Then, how do I cultivate patience and enthusiasm when faced with the challenges of slow progress? Suppose you are thinking, oh, I'm not progressing at all. So, what should I do? What do you need?
Maybe.
You need patience and enthusiasm. These are the two things which are missing, right? So, you can ask these four things to yourself every day when you are doing bhakti. What do you say? Is my connection with Krishna heartfelt or is it routine? Secondly, am I seeing everybody as part and parcel of Krishna? Third, do I seeking the association of devotees or am I associating with the materialistic prakrata bhakta? Hmm? Fifth, do I cultivate patience and enthusiasm when faced with the challenges? So, if you have that, then you are soaring in the devotion. Soaring is flying high. A bird flies very high by, read the sentence.
Balancing the wings of dedicated practice with the wing of universal perception, empowering our journey with patience and pure association we can transcend the material realm and soar in our love for God.
You got it? Soar means you can
Fly.
fly very high if you have these four things. What is that? Practice, which is dedicated, changing the perception, making universal. Third is patience, and fourth is association. These are the four important things. Then, if you have this, you will fly very high, right? So, this presentation we have prepared based on Srila Prabhupada's verse, translation of Shrimad Bhagavatam, third canto, 29th chapter, verse number 16. And if you scan that QR code with your phone, scan that code and see where do you go. You will go to the vedabase.io. Vedabase.io. So you scan the QR code and you will get the original verse of Srila Prabhupada. So here is the QR code. Is it working?
Maybe close the.
It's not working probably. Maybe I have to correct the code. Code is expired probably. Sometimes the code is expired, but no problem. Any questions you have?
No.
So what you have to do, if you do not have any questions, what you have to do? You have to ask these four questions to yourself. What is the question?
Is my worship becoming more of heartfelt collection than a routine duty? Second, am I consciously trying to see the spiritual nature of others beyond their external bodies and personalities? Third, do I actively seek and value the association of sincere, character-driven devotees? Fourth, how do I cultivate patience and enthusiasm when faced with challenges or slow progress?
Right. So if you are continuously evaluating yourself with these questions, I think you will progress in your devotional life, right? Thank you so much. Do you think it's beneficial to you, today's class?
Yes.
Paat ki jai. Gaur Prem.